Hello, this is Run the Numbers. My name is Jason. The video you are watching here and now is part of our warm-up series. So that's a video here where I'll be in motion, on the go, walking through the very sunny streets. Got a sunny day today. So the sunny streets of Los Angeles, California, where this video will also be part of our 100 videos challenge. That's a challenge I've made for myself to have 100 videos published to YouTube in 100 days. That's a way to get a whole lot of content for you and help you on your personal finance journey. And hopefully you've been enjoying all this content helping you on your personal finance journey that specifically has been about a particular topic, a particular thread, and that is side hustles. I've done a good many videos lately on the topic of side hustles. I've really been continuing to do these videos on side hustles because I've had people reach out and say that they have enjoyed them and to keep them coming. So there's always yet more and more things to say related to side hustles. So of course I say, all right, yeah, I'll keep them coming. So that definitely leads me to plead with you that I'd like to, hear your feedback. Let me know, in fact, that you like these videos or you like a particular topic of the videos. Definitely reach out. Of course, like the videos, subscribe to the channel. And let me know either by comments or just reaching me directly, which some people have done. So with that being said, let's jump right into the topic today that's about side hustles, and that is improving your side hustle. So I want to talk a little bit about kind of what I put as my mental model and how I go about improving some side hustles that I have, some that are revenue generating, some that are just more creative outlets. So of course I'll point to here and now, to you, my lovely audience, to put front and center that, I have this whole YouTube effort as a side hustle, as a passion project, and as a creative outlet. It's not in the camp, or at least not yet, of being revenue generating, but I'll definitely put this as an example as to a side hustle and tell you about how I go about improving. I try to go about improving at least 1% every time. So I do this every day, so every 1% every day. Now you may argue that in fact I haven't been improving at all, but I'd like to think I'm at least attempting to improve 1% every time, and whether that's in one form or another, you can kind of decide for you and your side hustle how you in fact are improving, and kind of what's your measure of success, what's your way that you're improving, all these different things. That's for you. I like to think I'm improving in just being more comfortable on camera, having a better process, a better flow to think of ideas to put videos together, and just kind of other elements to it. So I'll point to, this effort that I have to, improve 1% every time. And you might be thinking, okay, I've heard this from other YouTubers. I think the most popular maybe place you've heard this, or source you've heard this rather, it's one of the most, if not the most popular YouTube channel. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Beast. He's mentioned about, how to get started on YouTube and how to make traction is really just, knock out a whole lot of content in the beginning, because he's mentioned, that's just going to be, awful, cringeworthy, just your content that kind of pains you to watch even yourself, just because at the beginning, you're going to have a lot of parts that you're working through, and just frankly that you're not going to be good at. And that we've talked at length about side hustles and starting out, and that, yeah, you're gonna have, in many cases, not always, not every situation is gonna be this, but in many cases, just starting out, you're gonna be a novice. You're just gonna have to go through ways to slowly practice and slowly get better. So I totally agree with his thought. But he also adds into that of, you got to knock out all these videos that, you're not going to be all that good at, but like through doing many, many, many videos that you are hopefully improving somewhere about 1% or more, and thereby, getting better and better and better, and thereby, improving to the point where your work becomes more valuable, you become more of an expert, of all these things to say that you can have your side hustle succeed. So yeah, putting this front and center for you as you might be going through your side hustle, whatever it may be. Maybe it's some of the other examples I've mentioned of teaching and tutoring. It could be about a creative, an entire side business that you've gone into and launched. It could be just so many ways that that you could go down this road. So I won't get into too many specifics, but I'll just leave you that, yeah, this applies, that you can have this effort to try to get better just through practice and doing it. Now, there's, of course, so many other ways to improve your craft. Reach out to other professionals of either the same level, kind of your cohort, of working through it, so that you can at least share notes and maybe share resources and provide something of a support system. But even if you want to find more like mentors and those that are at a level, say, above yours, maybe you're looking for them not only to provide advice and directing, but even if you don't even know them and you're just simply, so I'm going to throw again the YouTube example, I might go and watch other YouTubers who are clearly, more successful in the numbers of subscribers and the views and in the, obviously in the quality of the videos they put out. All the many ways that, of course, many YouTubers are at a higher level. I might just simply watch their content and try to understand what it is they do as a way to level up myself and improve just through that. So this is to say you could do that in your area. So say if you're a teacher and a tutor, maybe you want to reach out to other teachers and tutors. Maybe they consider themselves, professional tutors, and you reach out to them and like, hey, look, I don't want to steal any of your business. I'm not here to, harm your business anyways, but I'm just wanting to know, some tips. What are some things as I start out? What are some ways that you would think I could succeed? And you'd be surprised that, people could be very helpful in that way. And as well as I mentioned, like, even if they're not available to help, maybe you can just from afar, you can kind of notice, so you get a sense of, for example, again, to this, you're looking to get into tutoring. Maybe it's just that you notice they've made a great website, and you can sort of think through some of the ways that they're very successful because you notice all these things from their marketing materials that then, in fact, you want to make something similar with your own. So these are just some few examples, trying to get better, using kind of this get better 1% approach, reaching out to others. I'm going to also mention, you might not have this thing where you're just slowly, gradually, I would put this into the slow burn kind of thought to it of, it might not be this slow, incremental climb. It could be that you reach various kind of step functions up. So say, I'll point to the YouTube part, just to give you this round out, like, many different ways to reach improving your side hustle. Maybe the thought here is that, in fact, with YouTube, you reach a level of subscribers that allows you to do more things. So say you reach to a point where you're accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and you can monetize your channel. That is something that you can do, and it definitely ups your side hustle of YouTube in that now you're able to have it as revenue generating. Just as one example as to, you can reach these milestones, you could even think little mini plateaus. Um, Hopefully you don't level off too much. Sorry, I had to cross the street there. You don't level off too much, um, and you can continue to climb once you reach these plateaus. But yeah, I just want to mention that sometimes it can feel like you've sort of hit these points that are more than just like a 1% improvement, gradual, but in fact it vastly, steps you up. I don't know if you can see my hands. I might have put that way out of the camera frame there, but it definitely, shoots you up. So as you reach these milestones, in fact, it might not be just like improve 1% in that little step there, but you in fact launch way up to a different level. So that's to say, yeah, you can improve in different ways, a gradual 1%, and just try to keep striving to do the little incremental changes. You can reach these plateaus and totally try to level up in bigger leaps, bigger steps. And then through that, yeah, you can have different strategies of how to do that, reaching out to other people, learning from others that are doing it. There's so many different things. So I just wanted to kind of quickly toss in these thoughts so that you're improving in your side hustle. And I'm going to leave you there, improving your side hustle. All right, gotta run.